Yamaha Seeker, Easy Supply, and Andy's Price, as well as the Husqvarna.
We've had a relatively tough day. In practice we managed to get a bag relatively quickly. Today we're only limited by 12 o'clock. I think the cold front that's been around the last few days has had an effect on the fish. What we've been using is a Texas rigged Zoom finesse worm with a dipped garlic tail. And lighter line, 10-pound line.
We started off this morning in I would say, a fairly well-known area. Found some fish here in practice. There were a lot of fish around, but this morning's been a bit tough. We haven't had the fish at the size or the quantities that we had in practice, but we've set out. We've got our 5, and we're just slowly trying to get a slightly bigger fish. It seems like we may have got into a shoal of slightly bigger fish, so we're just going to see if we can get something out of it. What we've been throwing and what we've got most our bites on is the Ned rig with a small Fluke Junior on it, and just bouncing that off the bottom anytime you come in contact with any structure seems to be very productive, or when the fish pick us up. So in shallow, I would say between 4 and 8 foot. So still a shallow bite, and a little bit surprised considering we've had a few cold fronts come through.
So we are heading towards the closing hours of the day here at Inanda. It's been quite a terrible day's fishing, to say the least. We've caught a heck of a lot of small fish. Quite literally had to measure everything we've caught today. Practice, was pretty much the same scenario. We thought it would be a little bit easier than it has been today, because we caught a lot of undersized fish during practice. It was the scenario where you literally measure all your fish in practice to see which areas are holding fish that are worth
coming to fish for in the tournament. But I think with the cold fronts that we've had roll through this week, I think they have definitely slowed the fishing down, for us anyway. I don't know, we will obviously have to wait and see what happens at the weigh site. But yeah, fishing isn't what it was for the last 2 weeks, that's for sure.
We had quite a good day today. Finished off 5th, starting off last. We spent a lot of time going up and down the banks and continuously just sticking to what we practiced with, and we ended up with our bigger fish coming off a striking fat baby, so it's a finesse swim, and then also with the Z-Man Ned rig.
Everybody. And today was a little bit of a tough start. We got going a bit slow, and then we started getting going. We fished up in towards the river section on the right hand side. We pushed up against the weeds, and yeah, we pitched quite hard, and we used a Texas rig small fluke, and yeah, we just carried on pitching, and yeah, we managed to grind it out. So good day, thank you.
Well, yeah, it was a nice cold breezy start in the morning, but we found fish generally on the rock piles, on the rock faces. We had a quick limit and we kept going to little fish, and there were lots of little fish, but we did come across a few nice sized keepers, and we used a jackal flick shake and a jackal crawl. We pitched the crawl mostly to little pieces of rock where there were sticks and little grass sticking out of it, and we generally had our bigger bites there. But yeah, the big fish as well, on 6-pound line, came on a jackal flick shake, and we are very happy.
Another good day for Husqvarna Lose. I think Kevin early on got a really nice kicker fish of 2.9 kilos. He got it on shaky head up in Donkey Bay, and we thought we were in for a good day. And then from there on we struggled right to the end. So around about 1 o'clock we headed off to taxi, and we managed to get the rest of our bag limit there, and got one last fish of just over a kilo on chatterbait again. So a good day. Kev did particularly well. I really struggled. So that's what teamwork is all about. You know, we carry each other now and again. I think today was Kev's day, so it was very good. But yeah, thanks to Husqvarna and thanks to Joey's. It's another awesome event. Thank you.
Okay, fishing today was tops. We had a good day compared to all other outings we had. Today we are fishing mostly on Donkey's Bay and main set. And at Donkey's Bay we caught 2, one on a crank, on a Norman crank, and on a watermelon Senko. And at the main set we caught only on Carolina rigged flukes and Senkos. We used the bluegill fluke and watermelon seed Senkos. That's what we caught on.